my passion for languages, I developed it pretty early when I was a kid, really young.
What I really like about your professional path is that you switched some roles. You started as a project manager, but then you switched into quality management. So could you tell us what motivated you to transition from project management to quality, and was it difficult?
Yeah, I believe that's also something that was pretty clear to me pretty early when I started working in a language service, in a translation agency. So of course it's important. It was important for me to work as a project manager because, as I always say, like I believe that's like the core department of every translation agency. That's like where all the main work happens. It's the PM that needs to is in front of the client, in front of the vendor, managing the timeline of the project, managing all the other details, including quality or DTP, or the project manager is the person who's keeping it all together and is making sure that a project is actually delivered to our client, also taking care of the relationship with the client, like establishing the relationship and the trust, and so it's a huge responsibility and also a very important part within the language industry. So I'm happy that I have worked in this role, and I think that's where I learned a lot about the industry. But it's true that I always felt like I hadn't really the place to express my passion for quality. Like I always felt like I would have liked to stay like 30 more minutes on this project to make sure quality is on point, and or I really liked when we had to do like a root cause analysis and establish the action items. I wanted to actually perform that, like to manage them and to make sure we do it better next time. So, and that's something I really like about the quality role, that you actually have the time to focus on quality, to see how you can support the project managers with small improvements, big improvements, but finally we all aim to deliver high quality. So if we deliver good quality, the clients are happy, the PMs are happy, and finally we can all more focus on our jobs. So maybe that's a little bit how and why I aim to change, because it was not only a transition within the role, but also from being a PM working under a manager managing suddenly people. So there were these two components of the change, and of course it was a huge challenge, but I also learned a lot during this time. Of course, we should not be doing both PMing and quality, so we need to really make clear what is our role within the production process and make that also clear. I know that's important too, but on the same time, I think it's very important to understand that we're giving support, and that when a PM is very pushy with the deadline, usually it's because there's a reason. I believe it's pretty difficult for junior people joining remotely, and I think it's also there the responsibility of the more senior people and the team to make sure that the person gets the information they need, gets the attention they need, gets the human interaction they need, like via virtual coffee breaks, like I think it's the responsibility of the manager, of the leaders, to make sure that not only, of course, one single person will not be able to, stay all the time with you on a call, but make sure that the team gets involved, that everyone, has a meeting scheduled with this person. And the tips I would give is really just don't be try to not be shy. Try to think that even though you work with a screen, there's a person behind. And I think it's difficult, and we sometimes forget that on the other side there's also a person with feelings, and everything, that makes us so unique. So, and usually, even if it's a more senior person, we are all approachable, so I think everyone is happy to help whenever it's possible. So, and yeah, I would say make sure you get the information you need.